South Florida today on NBC6 HD.
Having fresh, clean indoor air should be a top priority in every home. Paint manufacturer Benjamin Moore has stepped up to the task, creating paints that are durable, cost-effective, and less harmful to your health and your family. Joining us is Greg Chapman. He is from Benjamin Moore Paints. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us. This is great. Thank you.
Well, you know what? I always think of when I have to paint, because I love painting, but the smell. The smell is always kind of a put-off because you feel like you've got to air out the house for a day after. But you guys have really come up with technology that gets rid of all of that.
Well, what we've done is we've developed a proprietary colorant system that's water-based, so there's no odor from the colorants. These are all low VOC or zero VOC products, which is where most of your smell comes from when you're painting inside, is the volatile organics. We can talk more about that. But
explain to me VOC so the viewers get this at home.
Right. Volatile organic compounds are derivatives from organic natural sources, but they also outgas and create odors. These are things that are put in paint to make them do certain things. We've found ways to reduce those, and in some cases with this Natura product, basically eliminate all of those VOCs. So now we have a product that's virtually odorless.
Wow. So, okay, let's say I paint in the morning.
Right.
In a baby's room. When can that baby get back in there?
Well, with the product, outgassing is so minimal, you can really occupy the space the same evening. So.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Right. Yeah,
all right,
awesome.
You've got an array of new colors.
Well, we do. One of the things we want to highlight is our color forecast for 2011, which as a company, Benjamin Moore is a member of Color Marketing Group, which is a national group that puts together color forecasts from fashion to cars to indoor home furnishings. And the 2011 color forecast basically is our projection as to what colors are going to be hot in the paint industry and in the home fashion industry for 2011.
Well, let's look at some pictures right now. Let's go right to an office, a picture of an office, and you tell me exactly what we should key in on here. And those colors are magnificent.
Well, what we did with this one was really to show, I think one of the things about Miami and South Florida is the multicultural, and it seems as though, and I'm from Atlanta, but it seems like here people are not afraid of color.
No, not at all. We love color.
So we put this one up to show that color can be used in many different ways, and here we're highlighting a number of colors that though they are various, do harmonize with one another, so it's a nice environment.
All right. Talk to me a little bit about green, because, you know, so many people they want to go green, but they don't even know exactly what that means.
Typically, green would designate a product that is less than 50 grams of those VOCs per liter, which would be a low VOC, less outgassing, safer for the environment, safer for indoor air quality. So green is a term that has been used a lot, and maybe there is some confusion about what that really designates. But we identify it as anything that's put in the product that's going to outgas and cause odors and cause damage to the environment potentially. So.
What's the hottest new color this year from Benjamin Moore?
Well, our forecast color for 2011 is called Vintage Wine.
Vintage Wine.
Yeah, which is a nice combination of the rich purple with a brown undertone to kind of mask it, make it more comfortable. It's one of those colors that you would accent, not necessarily an entire room, but a nice color that would coordinate with several other color selections you might make in the home. So. Okay,
speaking of rooms, let's go into a living room and take a look at this picture, because this is a living room done in Benjamin Moore paints and very, very neutrals.
Right. One of the things, overarching themes for 2011 on our Envision Color is going to be balance. There's been a lot of upheaval in the industry and in our society, and people just want to have a balance between style, function, and just comfort. And this is kind of the look that we're looking at here. It's minimalist. It's also just very comfortable area to be in, and you can highlight the actual colors of the furnishings by taking less impact and less focus on the walls.
It's just such a clean, kind of pure look. Let's go to our next picture, which is a bedroom. And that's a real pop of color. That's seriously Miami.
Right. That's why we put this up, because we felt like you should understand that, you know, even in a room, you might have an overarching color theme, but you can always pop a little excitement in the room with just a little add of color there. So. And
Robert, take a close-up of these cans right here, because these are actually the colors that you see in this room, correct?
Correct. Absolutely. You see these in the room shot for the living room, and then this is the accent color, and some of the colors that were used in those room shots. And the nice thing is we've had this open all morning, and I don't know if anyone has complained about odor.
No one's complained a bit.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even know paint was right under my nose had you not told me.
Right. probably
and if
less,
I wear
less,
my glasses.
less than the monkey, we said, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Greg, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I feel like I know so much more about these fantastic paints. And to learn more and find out a complete selection of paints, go to BenjaminMoore.com, or locally, where can we go, Greg?
Locally, we have retailers located on a landing page, which is bmflorida.com. And that'll get you all the local area retailers that carry these products.
Thank you so much. Natalie, over to you.